We are live once again. It seems like today, man, my streams have been acting so crazy. They've been giving me so many issues. Like they're trying to, I don't know what's going on, y'all. But we are back. And if you've been dealing with me and my streaming woes for today, I appreciate you for sticking with me. So, y'all, today we are going to talk about a couple things, right? We're going to talk about Drake and where he stands right now with everything. He has a lot of people coming out basically saying that it's over with. As you can see from this article, they're saying that it's an end of an era. They're saying that, well, DJ Academics claims that Drake's stimulus package is dead. Essentially what he's saying is a Drake feature don't really mean much in this year. Drake features have lost their weight. So I'm gonna read a little bit from this article. It says the end of an era. DJ Academics has been riding for Drake for years. Yes, we know. We know. He's the rapper's biggest fan in terms of notable media personalities. That being said, Ack has faced up to some harsh truths over the last few weeks. He fears that the Kendrick Lamar battle may have permanently impacted Drake's career, not only in terms of reputation, which has certainly been the case, but in sales as well. The six guys spent a decade and a half with the Midas touch, but DJ Academics think the era of the Drake stimulus package is over. That's deep. That's deep, especially coming from Academics. You know, you already know Ack is Drake's Ack is like the top guy when it comes to getting information from Drake. He's Drake's biggest fan, right? You know what I mean? So it's like, wow, he's saying it is over with. So basically, this is why he's saying this, right? He's saying that's because Drake and Camila Cabello hyped up their duet Uptown, Hot Uptown. You know, it's their like collaboration or whatever. And it debuted at number 92 on the Hot 100. Ladies and gentlemen, when you get a Drake feature and it debuted at number 92, I think what Academics is saying might hold some weight. So I'm gonna play this clip right here, and he's gonna explain exactly why he feels like Drake is on the decline.
Right? And it's like the stimulus package, the Drake stimulus package right now doesn't exist. So Drake going on Camila Cabello's track didn't do nothing. That's a fact. Didn't do nothing.
And I think that's saying a lot. They saying that the record peaked at number 92 on the Hot 100, which is crazy because, like you say, when you get a Drake feature, you're supposed to kind of be set for life. Like if you're, and she's not an independent artist at all, by no means. But let's just say if you're like an independent artist and you get a feature from a Drake, that's supposed to set you up. Even if that's just your only hit, like even if you only just have that one song to go off of, you can live off the residuals. You know, maybe work your little part-time job, you know, bring in a little extra money. But you can live off the residuals because it's gonna stream. Drake do 1 billion streams a year, I'm pretty sure, right? I mean, he's the biggest artist in the world. But to have a Drake verse nowadays, I don't know, y'all. It's like what Kendrick has done, he has devalued what it is to have a Drake record. And I thought I would never see nothing like this in my lifetime, but ladies and gentlemen, here we are. So Ack would go on to say something else as well. If you pay attention to this video, he points out where it seems like Kendrick is continuing to toy with your boy. Let's get into it. Also, I ain't never seen nobody drink a soda so aggressively.
How did Kendrick even see this fucking TikTok?
Cut with my twin, we be vibing. Classy bitch, but they know I be.
Make sure you hide your little sister from him.
Oh, so he's doing the same hand movements. So as y'all saw from that clip, Kendrick is basically doing the same exact hand movements as Drake is doing in this video. Now there was I'm gonna say rumor, but they were saying that in this video when Kendrick had on all the white, that he dropped this video on the day that Drake went to the all white party, the Michael Rubin party, where everybody wears all white. They saying that Drake went there, and when he dropped the video, Kendrick had on the white jumpsuit, basically toying with him. And they also said that the paintings for this year's, like the paintings that people received, they were invites. So as you can see on this wall right here, this painting that's flipped and turned around, they're saying that that was also a nod to like today. Also, in this clip, this is when Kendrick is doing the push-ups. Now, is this a nod to the song where Drake was saying, dropping Kimmy 50 push-ups? Was Kendrick just giving his push-ups? I don't know, man. I don't know. Kendrick is very meticulous when it comes to things like that. He's going to put stuff in there where if Drake himself watches this video, Drake is probably going to pick up on more things than we will, you know? But to have academics come out and basically say, man, that Drake stimulus package don't work no more is deafening. It's deafening because Drake is a brand. He's one of the biggest artists in the world. At some point, you got to really look at this situation and be like, is it bad for business now to work with Drake? Like, has it gotten that far? Now, mind you, this is hip hop. We do this every day. You know what I'm saying? Competition, whatever you want to call it, right? But to have it end like this, I ain't think it was gonna be this bad. But Drake was the one that was telling Kendrick to come outside. Ain't that right? Ain't that what he said? That boy Drake was like, man, you need to hurry up and drop. We've been waiting. Remember, he took a picture and he had the Compton Community College sweater on. He was really like egging them on, like, yo, what's taking you so long? And then Kendrick came outside, and the rest is history. But I do think Drake verses still hold some weight in society. I really do. Drake is a pure writer. He's a pure hip hop head. As much as we all can agree that he's not from the same kind of cloth that we young Black American men grew up in, you know what I mean? Dealing with the things we have to deal with. But to say that he's not hip hop, to say that he's not somebody that has a respect for the craft, I just think it's wrong. I think what we're seeing right now is just a re-examination of who he is as a person, and really not looking at him as this artist. Like, well, who is bro? Like, who are we really dealing with right now? So, in more Drake news, people are saying that Drake looks aged in photos from Michael Rubin's white party. Kendrick Lamar fans claim. Yo, let me tell you something. Kendrick Lamar fans, and I would consider myself a fan of both of them, because I'm not somebody that's like, you know, I draw a line in the sand. I'm like, oh, I mess with No. I like both of their artistry. I like both of their bodies of work. I think that, like you said, Kendrick in his lane and Drake in his lane. But Kendrick Lamar fans, man, they are they're almost like Kendrick. They're very meticulous. They're going to like dissect things. They're going to look into things. So they saying that Drake looking like this beef has taken a toll on him. Social media users think that the beef is weighing heavily on Drake. Yesterday, photos from Michael Rubin's annual white party started to make their rounds online, revealing the seemingly endless list of high-profile celebrities who attended. Drake, for instance, was spotted posing alongside Michael Rubin himself in a photo on Instagram. Unfortunately, the fans were quick to call the hit maker out. In the photo, Drizzy is seen just barely cracking a smile. This has prompted social media users to claim that he looks defeated. One user said Drake aged like 20 years since the beef. And the other person said, why does Drake look so old though? Now the picture in question, let's see if we can find it. Yeah, right here. So the picture in question is this one, ladies and gentlemen. They're saying that Drake looks old. Looks old. Hey man, listen. He's in his late 30s, going into his 40s. You're gonna start looking your age. It's okay. We're all gonna grow old. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's gonna grow old. I just think he looks more like his dad in this picture. Like, you can see it in his face. It's like they both have that same like type of face, right? So naturally, yeah, you're gonna get older. Now, do I believe that he's staying up at night or he's staying up a little bit longer because of the whole beef situation? Absolutely. Absolutely, bro. Like Drake, he's been watching the videos. He been reading what's going on online. He's seeing everything that y'all saying about him. As much as people like to like celebrities like to act like, oh no, I don't read my comments. I don't care. Like, okay, yeah, you do. Cause we're curious people and people are very curious and they're gonna want to see what people saying. So this face definitely looks like the face of somebody that's probably read too many comments, seen too many videos, and I know for a fact when he got home from this white party, he watched the Not Like Us video. Cause of course Kendrick dropped it when he was at the party. But yeah, man, I just think, like I said, man, he's getting a little older, man. What do you expect? You know, it happens. But he's definitely, this beef is taking a toll on your boy, man. You can't help but. It's been going on since March. He's been leaning on him. It's not like Kendrick has come out and he's like, all right, I'm gonna drop one diss, and then after that, I'm good. I'm gonna chill. No, this nigga has not chilled, bruh. This nigga dropped Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, Not Like Us, and it was even rumored that he had more records in the cut ready to go. It's just crazy. But of course, Ack had to chime in on the whole Michael Rubin white party invite situation.
A white party to me is a colonizer party. Like, I ain't gonna lie, yesterday I wanted to see Drake at a barbecue somewhere in Houston with him and Jay Prince and a couple of thotties and a couple of not the white party. That's the colonizer party. You can't go there. No, that's not that party. No. Getting a little nervous. The Wagwan Delilah was like, okay, all right, having fun. The off-tune sexy red shit, all right, you know what I mean, faking them out. The Camila Cabello was like, all right, I mean, this might just, it might just be one of those. It might just be one of the white party. Hold up now. What the f going on? Wait, why we at a white party? No, this ain't the year for the white party. We got to read the room. This ain't a white party year. No, white party. Not the reverse
This nigga's
Oreo
ridiculous.
party. No. Wrong time to be around Michael Rubin, Michael Jackson, Tom Brady, any of them. Wrong time. I'm getting nervous. Oh my God.
And you know what? I agree with him right now. And the reason that I agree, and it's crazy, I usually don't agree with this nigga, bro, but I gotta agree with bro. Like, you cannot be doing this right now. As much as Drake is an artist, right? He's a pop artist, a big artist around the world. Like I said earlier, you're from hip hop, you're from the cloth, you know what this shit mean to us. You know that. But what we're seeing Drake do right now is completely just ignore it almost. And it's like, hey man, you see what this nigga Kendrick been doing to you for like the last couple of weeks. Like, you're not gonna say nothing. And what Drake is doing right now, he's acting like, you know what? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have to respond. I'm Drake. I'm the biggest in the game. And see, that's where he messing up at, because I hope Drake don't feel like he's bigger than the culture itself, because that's when he's really gonna fall on his face. Now, he's been posting pictures of him with like hookah sticks in his mouth and going bowling, and on the bowling screen he got 6ix9ine God, like basically poking fun. He's been like rating himself in voting polls about which Kendrick Lamar diss was the better one. Almost like, yeah, it don't affect me. I don't care. But like, bro, come on, my nigga. I know you see this, and right now you out chilling at the white party with Michael Rubin and kicking it with all the who's. Like, bro, it's a war going on right now. I know Kendrick has won. I know we all had the conversation like, yeah, Kendrick pretty much body dude, but it's like, bro, it's a war going on right now. What is you doing? Oh no, baby, you can't be doing that, you heard me? You can't be doing that, you heard me? You got to lock in, you heard me? You out here at the party with your white party on, with your braids in your hair. See, I done went into my New Orleans accent because I'm frustrated because Drake know how much this shit means to the culture. And it's almost like after the Heart Part 6, he just kind of like, I'm going on vacation. I'm going to go live my life. Like, bro, come on. And this is where the divide happens, where you have people that probably used to be Drake fans, they're leaning toward Kendrick because the Drake that you fell in love with, the Drake that you was like, oh my gosh, I really like Drake's music. That Drake gone, man. That Drake gone. So far gone, Drake. Comeback season. Heartbreak Drake. Hell, even thank me later. Like, that Drake gone, bro. And it was inevitable because when you get that big and you make that much money, you get power. And unfortunately, when it comes to humans, egos, power just makes you into a different person. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. And that's exactly what happened with Drake. He's not the one that everybody fell in love with. He's grown into this super big megastar. And it was inevitable. You know what I mean? You can only go up in the music industry until, you come down, kind of like what just happened with Kendrick, just humbling him. But I'm just hoping that, man, we can get a different Drake on the next go round. This is what I think Drake should do. I'm gonna be honest with you. And y'all can clip this, put it everywhere. I don't care. This is what Drake should do. First, he need to cut his hair. Yeah, cut that shit off, bro. Cut them braids out, bro. Cut them braids out. Kendrick Lamar, man, he got the culture right now. The braids are not a good look, my G. Cut the braids. I would disappear until September or like late October. You know what I'm saying? But I would disappear and I would work on the best shit you ever heard in your life. If I'm Drake, I'm cutting my hair. I'm going somewhere where it's cold and I'm finna lock the fuck in. Cause y'all know Drake is always in his bag when it get cold outside. So I think that's what Drake needs to do, bro. He don't need to be worried about what's going on now because naturally he lost. We all know he lost, right? We all know it's a done deal. But since he's on his, I'm just going to ignore it shit, cut the hair, disappear to September, and come back with the greatest body of work that we've ever heard. That's the only way. Because right now, the culture is speaking very loud. This shit is deafening. Kendrick Lamar is clearly the undisputed king of hip hop right now. And the way that he dissected Drake, it was almost like being in a science class. And y'all remember when you used to have to dissect stuff and you like open a box and it's cold. He's toying with his food right now. So yeah, as frustrating as it is to watch Drake just kind of go about his day and be like, I don't care. I'm just going to go sip my wine and my pina colada. And I'm going to go to a white party with like my braids in my hair. Like, fuck all that. This hip hop, bro. You got to get in the field. But if you don't want to do that, then shit, Kendrick just going to have a victory lap around your corpse in hip hop. So, hey, man, I thought we were going to get a good back and forth, but it looks like Kendrick came out with a knockout punch. Even so much that it made DJ Academics give Kendrick Lamar props. And you know that's crazy. When you got DJ Academics giving Kendrick Lamar his props. Come on, my dog. But yeah, man. So we'll see what happens from there forward. So on the next topic that I want to talk about, y'all, Megan Thee Stallion's new album reportedly loses 30 million streams due to botting. Now I'm going to read a little bit from this article. It says Megan has reportedly been repositioned in the Spotify charts. Late last month, she revealed that her album Megan was coming out, and it's been a hit amongst most of her fan base, boosting features from Glorilla, Victoria Monet. Unfortunately, however, it was reported by No Jumper that she had 30 million streams removed from the album on Spotify. This is rumored to be because they detected them to be like bot-like streams. Now, I wanted to talk about this because why y'all acting like all the labels don't do this shit? Y'all do realize that every single label that's operating right now does this shit. This the same music industry that was printing CDs for $2 a piece and selling them shits in the store for 20. My first ever album that I bought was Mace Harlem World. I paid $20 for that shit. It cost them $2 or $1, however much, right, to make it. You don't think the music industry to this day isn't still trying to get over and make money? It's the music business. It's not the music creativity. It's not the music I love you. It's not the music creative love and hugs. No, nigga, it's the music business. So every single label does this. It just so happens that Megan Thee Stallion's camp, or whoever was doing it, they got caught, right? So they ended up removing some of her streams and repositioned her on the charts due to the botting. And I'm not sure if it was on Apple Music or whatever. I think it was just strictly on Spotify. But you know, if they really want to be like reporting on stuff like this, they need to go ahead and just call out everybody that does it. Because you got to understand, right now we in a different era. We're not in the era of you going to the store buying a physical copy of an album that you want. You know, back in my day, that's what you did. They would count that as a sale. Right now, we still don't really know what a sale is for an artist. Say if you're an independent artist, right, and you don't have a super big fan base, right? When you need people to stream your album at least, I want to say it's either 25 times or 30 times or whatever for it to count as a sale. And it's like 0.00001.00 of a fucking penny. How do you get a fraction of a penny? Like, bro, it's a penny. So you mean I'm getting a fraction of a penny? That mean them niggas is cutting like, they like cutting like an itty bitty piece and they like, here, you can have this little dot right here. So yeah, of course, labels are boosting them streams. You damn right. Every single label is doing it because it's so easy to do it. When you introduce a system like this into the industry, you're gonna get cheaters. Okay? Humans, since the beginning of time, have always been trying to find ways to get ahead. It's natural. It's in our innate nature to do it. So if you have a situation where you can just hook up a bunch of phones and just stream the album, that's more money. Why do y'all think they make albums so long now? Most of these new albums that come out, how many tracks is it? Like 19, 20, 18. And that would have been fine back in the day because you know that they're giving it to you because they want to give it to you. But now, niggas are just stuffing songs on albums where it just sound like a playlist. But the longer that you sit there and listen to it, the more money we make. Right. So you mix in some of these fake streams with some of them real, boost the numbers a little bit, you know, a little bit more money. That's how the game is now, man. Back in the day, you really couldn't cheat it. But now, everybody's platinum. Everybody's double platinum. And you got to really ask yourself, like, if y'all gonna call out her camp, Megan Thee Stallion's camp, for doing it, y'all might as well do an industry sweep. But we all know that's not gonna happen because the music industry is in bed with people like Spotify and Apple Music, and they honestly have the power, right? The power is really not in the artist's hands no more. They had a power, so companies are gonna try to boost their streams and shave a little off the top if they can. Why not, man? You know? But yeah, man, I just wanted to talk about that. So hopefully they can get everything back normal and she can get to getting her real streams back on place because I feel like this was a dope album she dropped. She performed at the BET Awards. Her performance was dope. Victoria Monet did her thing at the BET Awards as well. I love her performance. Paying homage to Michael Jackson, Beyonce. It was dope. I enjoyed it. So, in our last and final topic of the night. Yeah, I got to talk about this. Lil Wayne performs at the Essence Music Festival, but not at Birdman's. Cash Money and Hot Boys reunion. Now I was actually waiting for this, right? Grew up listening to the Hot Boys, Birdman, Lil Wayne, Big Timers, it get your roll on, all that, man. So I was looking forward to this. I was like, damn, all the Hot Boys back. Turk, BG, Lil Wayne. You know, BG just got out. So I'm like, this should be real dope. But things did not go the way that y'all would have expected it. So I'm going to read a little bit from this article. And it says, many folks raised their eyebrows at Lil Wayne's decision. And it's clear that there are still some issues to clear up within Cash Money. fans got a Birdman, Cash Money, and Hot Boys reunion at the Essence Festival in New Orleans yesterday, but not the reunion that they hoped for, y'all. And because they say Lil Wayne came out, but he didn't perform with Cash Money. They say he performed for about 20 minutes starting around 1:30 a.m. and he wasn't backstage with the group. And they say the fact that some artists technically wasn't Cash Money, they had to leave as well. So basically what you had is you had Birdman, Manny Fresh, BG, Juvenile. They all came out and they performed. Lil Wayne had his team come out, take down all that Cash Money shit, and then put up Young Money shit. Like, okay. I mean, technically he was there, but he just didn't perform with everybody. So they say, furthermore, these guests at the Cash Money reunion included former New Orleans Mayor Mark Morial, who presented a National Urban League proclamation to Cash delegation with Birdman's brother and record label co-boss Ronald Williams. And basically, it was a lot of people in the building to see that moment. But y'all know the Birdman do not hold his tongue for nobody. The Birdman had a problem with that. And of course, he responded. Got the video right here if you haven't seen it.
I swear to God on everything I love, and I love nothing more than Miss Gladys, I would never let my city down and be a pussy ass nigga for nobody. I swear to God on everything I love.
Okay, y'all, hold on.
Nothing more than Miss Gladys. I would never let my city down and be a pussy ass nigga for nobody.
So what y'all think? Because it was two people that didn't perform with Cash Money last night. You had Turk, you had Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne was there, but he didn't perform. A lot of people online are saying that Birdman is talking about Lil Wayne. But what's confusing about that is that they were literally kicking it with each other probably like 2 days ago at this Netflix event that they threw for Cash Money. Literally, they were sitting there laughing and joking, whatever. So I find it hard to believe that it's Wayne that he's talking about. You know, maybe he didn't have a problem with Wayne coming out doing his own segment. Maybe. But apparently people are saying, yo, he might be talking about Wayne. Now, Turk. Where the hell was Turk at? We ain't see Young Turk in the building. Like, how is it a Hot Boys union and Turk ain't there? Well, BG had something to say about that. And I'm going to play the clip for you.
It's only one nigga ain't in this bitch, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? He bought that on himself, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? Nigga did a bunch of whole shit, he can't take it back, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? I mean, you dig? Nigga gotta fault himself for not being here, you heard me? I know there's a lot of people that's gonna be like, oh, well, such and such, and oh, woo. Man, nigga know what he did last summer, you heard me?
Know what he did
Nigga
last
know
summer.
what he did last summer. You hear me? And I'ma just leave it like that. You dig? It's only one nigga ain't in this bitch.
By the way, I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's one of my favorite horror movies, up there with like Scream. I actually like that movie better than Scream. I don't know why. It was just like he had like the little hook thing, whatever. All right, whatever. But what the hell did Turk do last summer? I don't know. Did he go on a podcast? Did he say something? Was it something behind the scenes? Like, what did Turk do last summer? So apparently he can't be around Cash Money right now because they ain't rocking with him. But I don't think that Birdman was talking about, well, it's kind of confusing. We don't really know who he was talking about. Maybe he just felt some type of way because everybody didn't show up how he felt like they should have showed up. Now, as you can see from this clip, got BG, Juvie, Birdman, a sold out crowd. Like, all right, let me cut that shit off or I get a copyright on my damn video. I ain't trying to do none of that shit. But yeah, man, it's just unfortunate. You know, we would have loved to see him there, you know, see him at the event, see them put on the show. But Hey man, Lil Wayne is his own entity. He has Young Money Records. There's been a very successful record label as far as producing Drake and Nicki and Tyga and all type of artists. So hey, maybe Wayne felt like, listen, I'm the marquee artist. I'm gonna have my own set. I got my own thing. So technically we got a Cash Money reunion, but technically we didn't. I'm looking forward to see exactly who the hell was Birdman talking about, because he seemed like he was very pissed at somebody, but he still went out and put on an excellent show. If you haven't seen it, there's videos of it everywhere. Of course, you can go on YouTube and find it and stream it. But y'all, this is gonna be the end of my stream tonight. Wish I could have been able to go longer. I'm not gonna lie. I actually did an entire stream before this one. So yeah, I've been sitting here for like 2 hours now. The stream I did before this one, it messed up. I don't know. I went back and replayed it. The audio was like off. It was like my voice was way up here, but then my mouth was trying to catch up with the words. I was just like, bro. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just hop back on. I said I was gonna come back on anyway, but I was like, I was gonna eat first, but I was like, nah, I ain't even gonna trip on that. But I had to get this out the way because it's something I've been wanting to do. I've been wanting to make like this entire like thing be a thing with the whole Carefree Lounge. You know what I mean? And I wanted to do it live today. And hopefully I'll be able to do more of these lives to where I can get the videos out to y'all faster. And hopefully if you pop in the comments and you say something, or if you want to talk, then shit, we can goddamn talk. You feel me? But yeah, with that being said, it is the KIDRIEZ. I like when I say it like that. It's the KIDREZ. And until next time, make sure y'all stay carefree, stay safe, and I will catch y'all on the flip side or whenever else something happen. I got y'all. Peace. And we are out.